Yeah, welcome to this channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe to our channel. In the news today, U.S. aborted mission after moves in Nigerian military leaked planned rescue of Chibok girls to Boko Haram. Who said this? Bolaji Akinyemi. Mr. Bolaji Akinyemi warned that Mr. Tinubu must clean up the military to successfully fight terrorism. Former Minister of Foreign Affairs Bolaji Akinyemi has accused some individuals in the Nigerian military of sabotaging an attempt by the American government to rescue Chibok girls after allegedly leaking the plan to Boko Haram. Mr. Akinyemi disclosed this during an interview on Arise TV News on Tuesday while discussing the recent threats made by American leader Donald Trump to deploy troops in Nigeria to tackle terrorists alleged killing Christians. Mr. Akinyemi alleged that a joint secret military operation between the American and Nigerian governments during former President Goodluck Jonathan administration to rescue the 276 Chibok girls was abruptly called off after Boko Haram members were forewarned of the impending action. He noted that Mr. Tinubu must clean up the military to successfully fight terrorism. The Americans had a big experience under Jonathan when the Chibok girls were kidnapped by Boko Haram. The Americans came in quietly with the support of Jonathan administration and in collaboration with the Nigerian troops, Mr. Akinyemi said. According to the elder statesman, upon identifying the camps where the girls, as the schoolgirls, were being held, a conclusion was reached to gas the site while everyone was asleep so that both American and Nigerian soldiers could storm the area and retrieve the hostages. Mr. Akinyemi narrated that on the day of the operation, the American military sent their reconnaissance aircraft to scout the area, but only to discover that the Boko Haram militias were wearing gas masks, prompting the US government to immediately abort the mission. They discovered the camps where the girls were being held and concluded they would throw gas into those camps while Boko Haram were sleeping and would go in with the Nigerian troops to take out the girls. When the Americans sent their reconnaissance aircraft over the camps, the Boko Haram militias were wearing masks, which meant someone within the Nigerian army had leaked to them what the plan was, and the American pulled out, the former minister said. He advised Mr. Tinubu not to be confrontational in his dealings with Mr. Trump to address the situation. He advised Mr. Tinubu to show the American leader readiness to tackle the killings in Nigeria to avoid any foreign military intervention in the country. Mr. Akinyemi's statement further affirmed the long-held belief by many Nigerians about the government's complicity in Nigeria's security challenges. Well, even though this is an old news, but then some lessons can be picked from it and some knowledge can also be gleaned from it. Of course, our military has been infiltrated long ago. And the truth about it is that there is a lot of, psychophancy and unnecessary ethnicity that is being played within the rank and file of our military. You see, there is a particular, conclusion in Nigeria when this Fulani group, or how do I put it now, the ethnic group, they feel that they are in charge of power, entitled to power, they are born to rule, and those kind of thinking that they seems to have affect every other aspect of their life and also the nation. When a leader arrives that is of Fulani hegemony, you begin to see them they begin to behave in such a way that I would term misbehavior. And many experiences have been coming out to people when they report them to police station. You just realize that a Fulani headman that decided to lead his herd of cattle into somebody's farm will be arrested and released without paying any damages, without being sued or charged to court or whatever. Sometimes the at the police station level there will be phone call right from the top, I mean from probably the presidency or rank and file leadership of the forces, and then the junior officer will have to release them irrespective of the level of criminality or offense they might have committed. And this thing has been ongoing in this country for quite a while now, and that is why it seems as if they behave the way they behave, believing that they own this country, but it ought not to be. And it's not surprising that when the Boko Haram thing started and the Chibok girls were taken, and we have fifth columnists within the military, it shows that they are the one really causing problem in this country. I don't really mean the Fulani in totality. I mean the fifth columnists. They just infiltrate everywhere. It's just a pity that so many of them happen to have collaboration with this so-called Boko Haram thing, the headmen thing, the castle rustlers, and those who are doing terrorism, religious war, jihad, name it, all those things that are, inimical to, the sovereignty of the nation, the life and property of the people. That is the area you see them. And they'll continue to tell you they are entitled to what they are doing. And this their sense of entitlement is what we really need to tackle in Nigeria. Nobody is higher than another person. No ethnic group is higher than another one. And you won't say because your people seems to be wielding the power, they are the aims of affairs now, then you begin to behave like as if you are lawless. But the rate of lawlessness among this set of people is so high, and we're supposed not to allow such things to continue. Of course, if Mr. Akinyemi is giving advice to the incumbent president, I think it's a welcome development, but it's going to be an Apulian tax, because to a large extent, the truth about it remains that they've been in this business for quite a long time. So to read them out of the military, it's not going to take a day or a year or 2 or 3, because they have always been there. But still, it's not a difficult thing to do. If there is a will, there will always be a way. If the president can summon courage and with willpower, he removed subsidy, and today, that's 2 years after everybody have realized that it's a right decision, he can also do the same thing. He can clean up the military, well, including the paramilitaries, even the police and every other aspect, like the kind of confrontation we saw with the minister of Federal Capital Territory with some military officers. All those things are not supposed to be. So I think the president should look inward, and then let them begin to work towards how they can clean the military, and then not close her totally to her external assistance from countries like US, so as to put an end to all these unnecessary killings, maybe pogrom or whatever name they call it. Keep liking our channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure that you share. Thank you.